Hi everybody and welcome back to Relax My Dog. Now today's video is all about New Year's and how to keep your dog stress-free and relaxed. For a lot of dogs this can be an extremely stressful situation, so we've got a few top tips for you guys to follow. Before we get started though, let me know down below in the comments, what do you usually do for New Year's? Do you go out? Do you stay in? Do you watch the countdown on TV? That's normally what we do in this house, but let me know down below in the comments, do you do anything special? And let's get started. So obviously the main thing that you need to do before New Year's Eve or New Year's Day is to plan ahead. Make sure you know what's going to be happening around your area. If there's fireworks going off, if you're planning on doing any fireworks and you're not a dog owner, or even if you are, make sure you sort of notify your neighbours that there is going to be a firework display. If you want to watch it, you can look in the garden. That sort of thing. Just make sure you're planning ahead. If there's anything at your local village hall or in your town or anything like that, just make sure in your head you sort of have an idea of what sort of noise is going to be going on, any parties happening, that sort of thing. Now also make sure you have someone at the house. Obviously it can be quite difficult because a lot of people love to go out on New Year's Day and New Year's Eve, but this can be quite stressful for a dog, especially if you have a dog that doesn't like loud noises and bangs. If there's fireworks going off, they will not like it at all. So try and arrange for somebody to stay in the house. One of the family members might have to miss out or have a few friends over, just to make sure there's somebody there so that your dog doesn't get overly anxious. We also have a cat as well, who's also in this room, is at the other side of the bed also sleeping, and they both stay in, and we normally shut the curtains and put some music on and let them relax, which sort of brings me on to the next point. Now the next one is all about masking the noise. If your dog, like I said, doesn't like noise, maybe put up the music, turn on the TV, shut the curtains, just basically blank it out. Put the curtains shut before it even goes dark, before the fireworks even start, so your dog sort of doesn't think there's anything suspicious going on, just like it's the norm. This can be a massive help, especially if you play maybe Relax My Dog music, because that tends to work really well if you do have an anxious dog. Just it helps them to relax, it helps them to calm down and that sort of thing. And the next point is to restrict your dog. Restrict them to a certain area, whether it's the living room, if they have a cage, if they have a crate, if they have a bed that they like to sleep on. Maybe just put that somewhere out of the way so that they are almost, like I say, restricted to an area, so they don't get too panicky and anxious. And in fact, letting them have a crate or a cage or even just a bed can actually help them relax so much, because it's like a familiar area for them and it's like their safe space to go to. And then the very last point is to wear your dog out. This is such an important one. I think a lot of people sort of miss. If you are planning on staying in with your dog, go out for the longest walk they have ever been on in their life on New Year's Eve. Take them for a 3-hour walk if you have to, just so that you know as soon as you get home they're going to be like this one right now, completely out for the count, doesn't even know what his name is, like Milo. Oh, you can do wake up then. But that is it for this week's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and you would like to. And me and Milo will see you next week for next week's video. Bye.